let's get started with the prompt design in Vertex AI course. So you just click on open the Google Cloud Console in an incognito window, and yeah, I'll just go back to the instructions and show what you have to do. You can go through everything. It's well detailed, but let's just go and I'll show you how we can complete this entire lab. It's very simple, it's very basic. So yeah, first thing, you have to go to the navigation menu, click on Vertex AI and click on the Jupyter notebook. So I'm gonna type Vertex AI and there it is. And now we wait and click on the workbench on the left menu and yeah, click on open Jupyter lab, and then again I'll just open up the first notebook, intro into prompt design, and we just open it with the Python 3 kernel, and we scroll down and we have to run few of these cells. Yeah, and we just wait for it to load. Yeah, we just have to give it a minute or two. Yeah, we're restarting the kernel. That's done. We don't have to run this cell, but I have run this, but that's fine even if you don't. Then we import the libraries. You could go through the notebook. It's also well detailed and instructions are clear cut. And for this, setting up the cloud project information, you have to go back to the instructions page, and on your left corner you could see you could copy your project ID, and you copy that, you paste it over here, and again you have to go down and you also have to paste it on the same place, like it says your project ID, paste it, boom, done. And then you have to set up your location. You could see for me it's US East 4. I come back and I paste it here, and we run this cell. That's it. And again, all we have to do is run the cell, but please do read all the instructions and everything that's over here. So we have examples, like a bad example and a good example with all the pointers that we need to look out for. And then they provide us with a better prompt, and we again run the cell, and you could see the difference in the output. It's more direct, it's clear. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, like they'll give another point, like asking us to be more specific and be well defined. So again, you could just come back to the page and you could also check your progress. So if you are not sure you're doing the right thing or not, you could just come here and click on and check, and done. That's it. So we have run the first cell asking us to be concise, and when I click over here, just give it a minute or two. It takes time at times. And yeah, green tick, it means you're good. So again, we have the next point. So this prompt is very vague, and I'm gonna run the cell. See, it gives us like loads of information, and just asking about the earth doesn't make much sense. It's gonna say like this is a planet, yada yada yada. So yeah, all these informations. But let's say that you have a specific question, like general list of ways that makes Earth unique and compared to the other planets. You get a bit more, way more detailed answer. So that's pretty much it over here. As you could see how different the output is from the previous one. So yeah, next thing is, like, let's say that you have a bunch of questions and you give everything at once. The model can get confused and they might give the correct answer, but hey, it's better to make the model do one job at a time. So to get a better output, because like you could look at this output, and the next thing that I'm going to do is run two cells but ask the question separately. So here we are asking how what's the best method of boiling water, and the next question is, I mean, like you could see how specific, how everything is like directly over there. They even made a table. Let's just go down. And yeah, the next question, why is the sky blue? Again, we get the output directing us right towards that answer. Again, I'm coming back and just kind of checking my progress. So yeah, if this doesn't load up, just give it like a minute or two, or just come back after a couple of minutes and just click on check progress. Yeah, we'll just jump to hallucinations. Hallucination is like when your model gives up answers which is not actually true, but it's trained on data sets, but it's this model is not working on the real time information. That's the reason. So yeah, today is not May 5th. And it's not 2024. This is the year 2025. So yeah, that's pretty much what hallucination is. Yeah, coming to the next point, reducing output variability. So we can give system information. So over here we are instructing the system to be a travel chatbot. So you could read the instructions, and we are also asking a question. So we give the question, it gives us the right answer. The next thing is like we ask another question which is also related to Italy, like a travel question. So let's try a question which is not related to travel, and I'm gonna give it a shot. So so right now we are gonna give a question which is not related to travel. I'm just gonna ask about cars, and it's a very vague question, and see, the model cannot give me the answer because it's not related to travel. And I'm just gonna try another question which again the model is not aware about because it's a travel bot, and I'm just gonna ask about pasta. So our parameters have like system instructions is acting like a guardrail. So yeah, again it works. So and here's the next task, which is turning generative task into classification. So over here it's just an open-ended question, and it gives us a very big answer. It's not focused, it's all over the place. Even though it's a pretty decent output, we can get something even better, and I'll show you. Like look at this output, and as we go down we could see it's very detailed. But let's give the question and frame it with options and run the cell. So it gives us options, like we are giving it three options: Python, JavaScript, and Fortran. So here you could see it even compares it. Next thing is improving the response quality by including examples. So there is zero shot where there's no example. We just directly give the question and see how it responds. And in one shot, we just give it like one example and ask the model a question. Then coming to few shots, again instead of one shots, then coming to few shots, again like we are gonna give it couple more examples so that the model can respond better. And that's pretty much in this lab. You can come back and check the progress, and it's all gonna work out. That's pretty much it.